Hi there! Today I'll show you how to use the annual zero-based budget template available for purchase on our website, SpreadsheetsHub.com. With the zero-based approach, you stay fully in control of your money and keep your financial and savings goals on track. Before you begin, take a moment to review the instructions on the first page. They explain how to use the template step by step. The first section walks you through setting up your main categories and planned budget. The second section shows how to record your actual data. Then you'll find a sheet with a detailed overview of your annual budget. Next, you'll discover how to review and analyze your monthly budgets. Then you'll learn how to input and track your account information effectively. You'll also see how to set up your sinking funds and monitor your progress toward each savings goal. You'll move to the net worth section where you can enter your balances and evaluate your overall financial situation and trends. Next, you'll get a guide on reviewing your data using the calendar sheet. Finally, you'll explore the debt payoff tracker, which helps you plan a repayment strategy and create a clear path to becoming debt-free. Go to the setup sheet. To begin filling in the data, you need to specify the year and select the main currency. To start entering your basic data, begin by defining the main categories. In this table, you can list your main sources of income, such as salary, freelance work, business income, rental income, or any additional earnings. Let's enter the data for the income category. Enter the expected income amounts. Next, move on to entering your bills and fixed payments. In this table, you can list your recurring expenses such as rent, utilities, insurance, taxes, phone plans, subscriptions, loan payments, and other essential bills. Enter the payment amounts. Enter the payment date. In this table, you can list your general spending categories such as shopping, travel, gifts, dining out, personal care, entertainment, and other day-to-day expenses. Enter the expected amount of expenses. Move on to entering your investment categories. In this table, you can list your various investment types, such as stocks, mutual funds, retirement accounts, real estate, and other assets. Enter the planned amounts you intend to invest. In this table, you can list various types of debts, such as credit cards, student loans, mortgages, personal loans, and other outstanding balances. Enter the payment amounts. Enter the payment date. In this table, you can list different types of savings, such as emergency funds, vacation savings, education funds, health savings, and other financial goals. Enter the amounts. You can specify 500 categories in each block. Enter your monthly budget in these sections, not annual. Go to the transaction tracker. In this table, enter the actual amounts for the categories you set up earlier. You need to fill in all columns except amount, which is calculated automatically. Enter the date. Select the currency. Enter the amount. Select a category. Select transaction. The drop-down list is generated based on the data specified on the setup sheet. Select a bank account. The drop-down list is generated based on the data specified in the accounts sheet. You can enter notes if necessary. Let's enter more data. You can also specify transactions in any currency, and the amounts will be automatically converted to the base currency at the current exchange rate. To make things easier for you, the input cells are highlighted in light blue, and the formula cells that update automatically are marked in light pink. It's best not to change the formula cells, as this could disrupt the calculations. These cells are also locked for protection. If you still decide to modify a formula, just enter your data and click OK when prompted. The formula will be updated. In the Excel version, you can unlock the sheet without a password if needed, but we recommend leaving the formulas untouched to ensure everything functions correctly. Next, go to the annual dashboard sheet. The model is in English by default, but if you want to translate the tables into another language, you can use our TranslateHub tool. It's quick, accurate, and super easy to use. You'll find the link in the description below. Let's return to the model. The annual dashboard sheet is updated automatically. The upper block shows the summary data for the year by main categories. You can visually compare your budgeted and actual data using the chart. Detailed information can be found in the table below. The spending progress chart shows your progress for each budget category, helping you track spending, spot overspending, and stay on budget. The income distribution chart can be used to analyze the structure of income distribution. The left to spend indicator shows how much money is still unallocated. Using the top 10 income categories chart, you can analyze the top income sources. This chart helps you quickly identify your largest spending areas and find opportunities to reduce costs. The tables show monthly breakdowns for each category. Here, you can compare your planned budget with actual spending to gain a clearer view of your financial results. Next, we move on to the monthly dashboards. For convenience, the analysis for each month is organized on separate sheets. Let's look at the data for the month of January as an example. The upper block shows the summary data by category for the month. Using the cash flow overview chart, you can compare budgeted and actual data by category. Detailed information can be found in the table below. This table allows you to compare your income percentages with your goals, planned budget, and actual results. The spending progress chart tracks how close each category is to its budget target. The income distribution chart can be used to analyze the structure of income distribution. The left to spend chart shows how much of your income remains available for allocation. Using structure charts, you can analyze the breakdown of each category. These charts show your income and spending, help you identify areas to improve, and explain how your money is allocated. More detailed information can be found in the tables. Next, go to the accounts sheet. To fill in the data on this sheet, start by entering the account information in the table below. Specify accounts. Enter the beginning balance. The data in the deposits, withdrawals, and current balance columns is calculated automatically based on the data specified in the transaction tracker sheet. The income category is counted as a deposit, while all other categories are counted as withdrawals. The amounts are distributed based on the accounts specified in this column. If you need to show the movement of money between accounts, this information must be specified in the account transactions table. For example, let's show a withdrawal from the first account and an addition of money to the second account. Or you can simply add a deposit to the third account. These transactions will also be included in the deposits, withdrawals, and current balance columns. Let's move on to account analytics. This block shows the summary data on the status of all accounts. The current balance chart shows how much money is in each account. The chart shows indicators for each account, making it easier to track balances, spot trends, and stay in control of your finances. Go to the sinking funds sheet. Begin filling out this sheet by entering the data in the table below. Enter the funds. Enter the target amount. Specify the starting amount and start date. Enter the target date. The actual column is calculated automatically based on the data entered in the transaction sheet. Go to the sheet and enter several examples under the syncing category. The drop-down list is generated based on the data specified in the table on the syncing funds sheet. We can see that the entered amounts have been updated in the actual column. The upper block shows the final indicators, which are calculated automatically. The achievement of goals chart shows the percentage of goals achieved for your syncing funds. This table displays your target amount, current balance, the percentage of progress toward your goal, and the date the goal was reached. It's a clear and convenient way to track your progress and stay on top of your syncing goals. Individual blocks by goal are also updated automatically. You only need to select the desired syncing fund. You can easily customize blocks for each of your syncing funds and get a quick overview of key details. This way, you can set up to 12 customizable blocks for your syncing funds, making it easy to manage multiple savings goals in one place. The table allows you to track up to 100 syncing fund categories. Next, go to the net worth sheet. The sheet is not linked to other sheets, but it is very useful for budgeting. It allows you to track and analyze your net worth on a monthly basis. Before filling in the data, select the year and the base currency. Next, in the goal achievement section, specify the net worth goal. Moving on to the assets table. This table is divided into 3 sections: cash and bank accounts, investments, and other assets. This block includes checking accounts, savings accounts, or any cash on hand. Enter some categories as an example. Select a currency. Enter the data by month. The data in the growth columns is calculated automatically. Moving on to the next section. Investments include stocks, real estate, mutual funds, crypto, or retirement accounts. Select a currency. Enter the data by month. Other assets can include vehicles, electronics, valuable jewelry, shares in a business, or any other valuable possessions. Select a currency and enter the data by month. In the cash and bank accounts and investments sections, you can list up to 16 categories, while the other assets section allows up to 18. Move on to the liabilities table. It consists of 3 sections: credit cards, debts and loans, and other liabilities. In the credit cards section, include balances from credit cards or store cards. Enter the data by month. The data in the growth columns is calculated automatically. In the debts and loans category, include all your borrowings, such as mortgages, car loans, student loans, or personal loans. Enter the data by month. In the Other Liabilities category, include any outstanding obligations, for example, unpaid taxes, bills, or other similar debts. You can also specify transactions in any currency, and the amounts will be automatically converted to the base currency at the current exchange rate. The total data is calculated automatically. You can include up to 16 categories in the credit cards and debts and loans sections, and up to 18 categories in the Other Liabilities section. Move on to the Analysis sections. Summary of assets and liabilities is shown at the top, including net worth and growth %, giving you a clear picture of your overall financial health. Use the Goal Achievement section to keep an eye on how you're progressing toward your goal. These charts help you understand your financial progress and make informed decisions. In the table below, you can see detailed information on net worth by month. This data is calculated automatically. Go to the calendar sheet. Select the year and month. The calendar consists of two sections, tasks and payments. In this table, enter the tasks and their completion dates. Check off completed task. The progress chart updates automatically. Move on to the payment table. This data is automatically pulled up based on the data specified on the setup sheet in the bills and debt tables. If the payment has been made, a check mark will automatically appear next to it. The payment chart is also updated automatically and helps you visually analyze the payment process. The data in the calendar is distributed automatically. This calendar will help you keep track of important payment dates. Go to the Debt Payoff Tracker sheet. On this sheet, you can enter your debt information and select a repayment plan using one of three methods: Snowball, Avalanche, or Custom. This sheet is only for selecting a repayment plan. To display the actual payment data, you need to enter it on the Transactions sheet under the Debt category. Before filling in the basic data, you need to select the starting year, month, and base currency. You can select one of three strategies. The Debt Snowball method focuses on paying off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rate. Once a debt is fully paid, the freed-up payment is rolled into the next smallest balance. This approach helps build motivation and a sense of progress early on, making it easier to stay consistent. The Debt Avalanche strategy prioritizes debts with the highest interest rates first. By targeting high-interest balances, you reduce the total amount of interest paid over time and pay off debt more efficiently. It's a smart choice if your goal is long-term savings. The Custom method gives you full control over the repayment order. You can prioritize debts based on your own preferences, such as urgency, lender type, emotional comfort, or any personal financial goal. This option is ideal if your situation doesn't fit a standard strategy. We will return to choose strategy after providing information on debts. Enter a few examples of debts into the debt information table. Enter the balance. Specify the percentage. Enter the creditor. If you choose the custom repayment method, enter the order of debt repayment in the custom column. For all other methods, this column can be left blank. The minimum payment is calculated automatically. Enter the amount in the total actual repayment amount field, making sure it is not less than the minimum payment. On this sheet, you only need to enter data in the debt information table. All other tables are updated automatically. In this section, you can analyze the summary payment data and understand when the debts will be repaid. The table shows you to analyze each debt in detail, looking at payment amounts, the number of payments, and when they are due. This chart shows the dynamics of debt reduction over the years. Here, you can view your daily payment schedule. If your actual payments differ from the planned ones, enter the adjustment amount in the subtract column. The payment details will be recalculated automatically. On the right side of the sheet, you'll find a breakdown of payments for each debt, which also updates automatically. This information helps you easily track your progress and stay organized. Let's see how your choice of repayment method impacts the repayment plan. Select the snowball and see how the data on amounts and dates changes. Select the avalanche method. We can see that the total amount of payments using the snowball method is higher than using the avalanche method. Select the custom. The amount is also higher than when choosing avalanche. Using this sheet, you can easily experiment with different strategies and select the repayment method that best fits your financial goals and priorities. And one technical point, if you're using the Excel version of this report, we recommend using Excel 2021 or later to ensure all formulas work correctly. Also, please avoid opening the Excel file in Google Sheets. If you prefer working in Google Sheets, we suggest using the dedicated Google Sheets version of the report instead. Fill in your budget and take control of your finances. The template is available for download via the link in the description. For more personalized solutions, our team can build custom tables tailored to any level of complexity. We also offer templates with resale rights, along with an open affiliate program for those interested. Thanks for watching, and have a productive day.